Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura Bakewell and here I bake things pretty well. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really quick and easy cherry Danish recipe. I'm just going to be using some store-bought puff pastry, but if you would like for me to, I can show you how to make your own puff pastry. I can do that in a separate video. But for today, we're just going to go ahead and use store-bought. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and mix your cream cheese. So I have a block of cream cheese here, and then you're going to put about somewhere between 2 to 4 tablespoons of sugar, just depending on your taste. Some people like it really sweet, some people don't. So start with 2, see how that works, and if you want to add more, you can add more. I'm going to go ahead and do 3 because I kind of like mine a little sweet. Alright, and then we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then we're just going to go ahead and mix this. I'm going to mix this with a handheld mixer, but you can use a stand mixer or you can go ahead and mix it by hand, whichever works best for you. So it's nice and quickly mixed. Now you want to go ahead and taste it and make sure that it's to your liking. If you need to add more sugar, add more sugar. That's good to me. So now I'm going to go ahead put that to the side. And let's get rid of this. Alright, so while I am doing all of this, my oven is preheating to 400 degrees. We're almost there. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my puff pastry and a little bit of a rolling pin. Rolling pin is kind of optional. If you just kind of want to roll it out a little bit, you can, but you don't have to. Now the thing about doing like cherry Danishes is you can kind of make the Danish into whatever shape you want. So there's some people that kind of make, there's some people that make them into squares. There's some people that can do like a turnover kind of idea. There are many different shapes that you can use. I'm just rolling this out a little bit. The good thing about the puff pastry that you can get from the store is like it already has a coating of flour on it. So you don't really need any more flour. Quick and easy. Alright, so with these I'm just going to cut where those folds were. And you can use a pizza cutter if you'd rather. I'm just using my little dough cutter. And you can kind of make these as big or small as you want. If you wanted to do like little minis, you could do that. Alright, so I cut them like that. And then I'm going to cut each one of these strips into 3s. Just like that. So now I have 3 little squares from that one strip. I'm going to continue to do that with the rest of these. This will give you 18 squares. So Like I said, there are different shapes that you can do. So I'll show you a couple of the shapes. So first off, you can start with just your basic square. So you're just going to take some of your cream cheese filling and kind of plop it in the middle. And I like to smoothen that out a little bit, but not all the way to the edge, because the edge is going to be the part that puffs up the most. I'll give you a nice little border. Let's see, because we have 18, we'll do about 6 of those. So do 6 squares. And it's about a tablespoon of filling, of the cream cheese filling. Now, if you don't like the cream cheese filling, you can always substitute it for like a pastry cream. But I think the cream cheese goes really well with the cherry. You also don't have to put a filling down. You can just put the cherry filling down and it'd be really fun. You can also do like blueberry or raspberry. Any other kind of fillings that you really like. It doesn't have to be cherry. And if your puff pastry does start to get a little bit too warm on you, you can pop these into the fridge for a little bit, just to kind of harden up so they're easy to work with. Alright. So now, once you have your cream cheese down, you are going to put your cherry filling on that. But before I do that, I'm going to move these to a sheet tray that I have lined with parchment paper, just so that I don't have to move it with the cherry filling on it and drop some of the cherry filling. So I'm just going to move these right over here for now, and then I'll show you the next shape. Alright, so for the next shape, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put that base down of the cream cheese. But you're going to kind of keep it more centered in a diagonal. So instead of moving it to all 4 corners, you're just going to move it from one corner to the other, just in a straight line. So it's going to be facing diagonally towards you. Just like that. So you have your 2 corners right here, 2 corners right here. And I'll do that for all of these. Alright, and there we go. And now what you're going to do is, with that filling facing towards you long ways, like that, you're going to take one corner and fold it over, and then take the other corner, fold it over that. Now, if you have a problem with there being too much flour, you just take an egg. I'm going to put a little bit of water in this. I'm going to go ahead and beat that egg together. And taking a pastry brush, you're just going to put that right on top of the one that you already folded over. And then you'll take that corner that wouldn't stick because of the flour, and you'll put that right where that egg is. And now you really shouldn't have a problem with it not sticking together. So you got it like that, and then we're going to put the cherry filling right on top. And I'll show you that once we get all these done. Alright, so the next one that we're going to do is a little bit more advanced, but not by much. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a knife, and you're going to cut, I would say like probably leave about a finger's width this way of a border. And you're just going to cut one side just like that. So it has like one little flap. And then you're going to continue that. So turn it 90 degrees. And you're going to do another cut connecting that. So it looks like this. So you kind of have like a flap like that, going from that to that. And then you're going to flip it and do the same thing on the other side, but you want this part right here, this end and this end, to stay together. So you don't want to cut completely through. Alright, so you see what I mean? So now you kind of have like another square inside of your square, and then you have these two ends completely free. So what you're going to do with those two ends is you're going to kind of fold them over each other. It's going to give you this cool little shape like that, and then that's where your filling is going to go. So that's where your cream cheese and your cherry filling will go. Now again, if you have a problem with it not sticking flour, you can egg wash it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unfold it just like that. Go ahead and put some cream cheese down. Take a little bit of egg wash and go around that inner square. And then you'll take one end, fold it over, take the other end, fold that over. And there you go. Just like that. So your cream cheese is in the middle. And we'll do that with the rest of these. Alright, so once you got both of your trays full and ready to go, we're going to go ahead and first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and egg wash some of these edges before I put the cherry on there. I'm just going to do a little bit of egg wash. And this will just help give that golden color. Same thing for these guys. Also, if while you were doing this, like if your edges got a little dry or something like that, this will also help moisten them so the puff pastry has a chance to rise. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and start putting some cherry filling on these. And you want somewhere between a teaspoon and a tablespoon, kind of your preference. If you overload it too much, then it'll all kind of just go everywhere. So it's kind of up to you and how aesthetically pleasing you want them to look. I'm just doing a nice little plop in the middle. And I just got the cherry filling in a can, like from the grocery store. You can make your own cherry filling. It's perfectly fine. You can also use the jam recipe that we did. You could use that and put like your favorite jam in the middle, and that would work. It's like the ones with a bigger surface, like the regular square ones, you can put more cherry filling if you want to. Some of these just have like so limited space. I'm also trying to get more cherries in there than just the goopy filling. Put the cherry filling right on top of these. Now if you wanted to, you could put the cherry filling under this and then fold it over. That's perfectly fine. Didn't happen. So with these, you can put the cherry filling inside and then fold the tops over if you wanted to. I do it this way just because sometimes those tops will still pop open and then it'll be a square anyway. So this kind of just gives me a layered effect and also keeping that shape. All right, and last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of turbinado sugar over these, just to kind of give it like a little bit of that crunch. And I'm mainly trying to get it on the pastry, but if it gets on the cherry filling and stuff, it's fine. And because you put the egg wash on there, like the sugar should stick really well too. All right, perfect. So now these are gonna go into the oven at 400 for about 15 to 18 minutes. You just want them to be nice golden brown on the outside. That's what you're looking for. There's no internal temperature that you need to look for. It's just that golden brown color. So let's get these into the oven. Alright guys, so I had these baking for 16 minutes at 400 degrees and I let them cool already. Some of the cherries came off a little bit. It's fine, you can just scoop it back on. It's not a big deal. But yeah, they look great. This one looks like the best one, personal opinion. But you can see like nice golden brown, beautiful coloring, nice puff. These look fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of these. So this is what that shape looks like after baking. And you got, let's see, perfect one. You got that shape. So you have 3 different shapes. You can pick and choose whichever ones you like the best. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this one. That cream cheese filling really helps balance like the tartness of the cherries. So good, perfect pairing. There are some people that would put like an icing on top of these. I think these are perfectly fine just as they are. But if you want to make an icing, you're more than welcome to. But there you have it, guys. Super quick and easy cherry danishes made from store-bought puff pastry, which honestly I think is really great. Puff pastry can kind of be a hassle, but if you would like for me to, I would gladly show you a video on how to make puff pastry so you can make it nice and homemade, put a little extra touch on it. But thank you for joining me in the kitchen today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.